at least legend of winning, and my most important quality in a woman, which is self-awareness. If you understand yourself, we can work through all problems because you can identify the issue and work to rectify it. So it just needs to be a question that has an ability to be answered. I'm never asking nobody that question quite literally.
Isn't it wild that he just reworded what I said,
exactly
but now it's like a thing?
And I said this. Sorry,
we literally, okay.
Because we cornered y'all and we said, hey, stop nitpicking. Like your friend right now, what he did was he invalidated everything we said. All the statistics that we brought up for him because he wanted math and he wanted us to throw our dicks on the table. I brought that. And he said, "Oh, but I don't really value the dust particles. That shit's crazy, man."
So I was listening to that part
and
too.
dirty.
The reason I didn't get involved in that part of the conversation. Hold on. Don't be disrespectful. The reason I didn't jump into that part of the conversation.
Your podcast.
The reason I didn't jump into that part of the conversation is because it didn't serve a purpose. I have 4 properties. One of them has a housekeeper. One of them gets cleaned bi-weekly by professional cleaners, and 2 of them are rentals. So they get cleaned after a guest comes by. So I quite literally have people cleaning all my homes because I don't have the time to be able to do them myself. Not only that, I have a personal chef. I have a trainer. A lot of the things that you're talking about, so I've outsourced.
You don't need a wife. You're good.
But so if I'm a husband and wife duo and Mr. Husband is paying all the bills, did you not just outsource all of that to your wife?
I guess technically you could. And if I'm in a relationship with someone and she has the ability to cook, then fuck it, maybe the chef can be on a event type basis if she enjoys cooking. If she doesn't want to cook and she'd rather have the chef pick up the duties, then I'm not tripping about paying the chef. If she prefers professionally cooked meals, here's the reality. You want a specific type of relationship, and that's what's going to make you happiest, right? So
Hold on. Don't insinuate anything and don't assume anything.
I'm not.
We didn't assume anything about y'all.
At all, yeah, I'm not.
Ultimately, what you look for out of a relationship is your prerogative.
I provide for it. So, I mean, come on now.
I'm not assuming anything about anybody. If you like to cook, then cook food. If you rather have the chef cook, then the chef gonna cook the food. It's not a problem. The point I'm trying to make, again, back to the first thing I said when I hopped on here, is we're having very general conversations about personalized experience. When you're referring to the playback channel and the content that we make, we are content creators. Look at our channel. We make fun of men saying stupid shit too. You referred us to the exact people that we made fun of. Fresh and Fit, we sat there and made fun of them because we didn't believe they were who they said they were. So I don't have a side.
We want to hear you mansplain to men. We want to hear that shit.
And you can go to the channel and catch that content too. We react to
confident women become pick-me's. Shut your ass. Yo, you bring a bunch of trolls with y'all, yo. I already knew this was gonna happen. Once y'all 2 stepped in the room, I already knew all the fake.
It's funny how hold on. It's interesting how you can say that Low invalidated your points, but any point that is not the same as your point, you've been sitting here telling me how it's contradictory.
But any woman's points that's not the same as you guys' points, you invalidate and attack
Not at all. Me disagreeing with something is not saying that it can't be the case.
Okay, so then what is the same with us disagreeing? Like, I'm so confused.
That's not what you're doing. You got done calling calling Low dusty and dirty because
I didn't call
you guys were sitting there trying to quantify the value of a cleaner. That's crazy.
I don't know who called him dusty, but I didn't.
I called him dusty.
Anyway, yeah, I shouldn't say you guys.
Riri, why did you call him dusty?
Because he's talking about he don't clean his house.
He likes the dust particles on his dick.
Okay, but look. The point I'm trying to make is,
goddamn.
The point I'm trying to make is, you guys can confidently go out and find. The whole purpose of calls like these, in my opinion, is just to have a conversation. It's not really to convince anybody of anything, because the likelihood that I'm going to convince you of what I believe is unlikely. You guys seem very confident in what you believe in, and if you can go out and find that, then do it. But just because we disagree doesn't mean your point is not real or my point is not real. We live like the lady who was talking a little bit about her culture. I'm Ethiopian, so my parents had
my name's Megan. Why you gotta say it like that?
Can you say that again?
Megan. You see my name?
Megan. I just wasn't keeping track. I was eating again while you guys were talking.
You see that? Patronizing.
I'm not.
Go ahead, AMP.
See, I want to sympathize. I understand, okay? I want to sympathize with men, and I understand that there's inflation, things are expensive, life's tough, the onus of responsibility on men to be the sole providers. If I were in that position, I know it's hard. But I've seen people who had nothing make it. It's a hustle mentality, and if you can adapt and evolve, that's just something that's within you. But like when people give me excuses and say things like, oh, like I want to go 50-50 with a woman, that just means like that woman has to not only work, she has to raise your children, she has to instill values in them, morals, keep you happy, suck you off every night, keep you happy, have that nice meal on the table. It's a lot. These women
They
are
said
really
so. All
tired.
these bitches want is a rich man.
Just because your mom was a single mom and
actually
you
want a
grew
wealthy
up
man, you
seeing
dumb
that
bitch.
lifestyle,
But yeah,
that's not the norm, honey. The norm is having two people in a household, leading these children and providing that household that has peace, that has that equality. It's like that natural, what is it called, equilibrium, right? In a household. And
we agree on that point.
we agree to disagree.
No. We agree that
but it's
on
like
the equilibrium.
When men are like,
We 100% agree on that point.
Complain about, hey, I have to be this provider. Oh my God, that's literally all you gotta do.
But wait, why do men cry about being providers, AMP?
Bro, that's all you gotta do, man. And you crying about that?
Well, what?
Oh, hold on, give me a chance.
And the gag is, women are providers today, anyways. Like that's the thing.
Sadly,
like, women play dual roles. We have to be in the home, and then we have to go out and work and have a full blown career. And then we're expected to come home, cook for the kids, take care of our husband, pick up after him. So it's like it's kind of a slap in the face to me when men today are like, "Oh, it's only us doing these things." But it's like most of my friends, when we go out, we're paying for each other's shit. You know what I mean? We're working full time, and then we're coming back home, taking care of our shit. Well, the man is just working and then coming back and doing nothing. So it's just like women provide too these days. We don't have the liberty or the freedom to just stay at home.
We agree. I realize I'm fully empathetic that there's plenty of women in this planet who go above and beyond and break their backs because they're great human beings and that's their contribution to the world, their families, and to themselves. We 100% agree.
We want men to step up and bring their best foot forward.
And yes,
hold on.
Heterosexual relationships will never be 50-50. It will never be completely 50-50. In this day and age, it will not be. As long as women have to now work and have full-blown careers, it won't be.
Nobody needs it to be 50-50. If 50-50 is what you desire, go out and find it.
80-20 by default. You're not understanding.
I'm saying if 50-50 is what you desire, if 50-50 is what you desire, then I guarantee you can find someone who's on your type of time. 100%. The reality is that's not realistic for me. Me finding somebody who makes the type of money I make is just not realistic. And me disqualifying good dating prospects just off a dumb and otherwise ineffective criteria for determining whether or not I could even sustain to be in a relationship with someone long term is just dumb. So that's not what I'm looking for. So if I'm in a relationship with someone, she's contributing in other ways because she knows that I'm financially stable. If she wants to work, she has every right to work. I'm not stomping out her passions whatsoever, but she's going to have to provide in other areas. Now, if for whatever, like you guys are mentioning here, Marcel, Legend of Winning asked the question on what do you mean when you say you want your man to be financially stable? So paying your car note, et cetera, et cetera. Again, everybody's needs is different. And I guarantee there's going to be a man out there that will be willing to do those things for you, and you will find him. So the purpose of this call, again, is really just a conversation. We don't all have to agree because we're not all looking for the same thing. That's all I'm trying to say. No one's negating your points. You could absolutely believe in whatever.
I have a theory, my friend. I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, right? I feel like society nowadays is targeting masculinity, and there's a mass feminization of men, okay? And so now we've gotten to the point where in society, men have started to think that they are the prize. Unfortunately, I don't know how it happened, but now this is what it is, right? And so y'all really have it like locked.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you've been told, oh, I could get whatever bitch, da-da-da. Like, that's not the case. You got to look at it in the biological perspective, scientifically speaking, across the board, natural selection, all that, baby. Like, it's you really have to go back.
So what is your
backtrack.
belief? Like, what's the point you're trying to make?
My point is, y'all not the prize, so stop acting like it.
Are you arguing you are, or that there is no prize?
No, I believe that women should be valued
what?
and put in higher
Legend said that
standards.
he's back in here, but I don't see him.
Look, if you believe you're the prize and you really have things to offer, you can go on.
100%. All the women up here.
And you can go on believing that. I have not dated you. I don't know whether or not you are. The people you've dated know whether or not you are. So that point is largely irrelevant because, like, LeBron James will be the prize to an average woman, right? So it's all relative at the end of the day. You're making a lot of general statements.
So, but if you ask LeBron James, what do you value? You value yourself or you value your wife? What do you think he's going to say? Just knowing his integrity as a man.
I mean, I've never talked to the man. I can't tell you what he values or what he doesn't value.
Okay, well, I mean, you LeBron James.
Right. But somebody in this call earlier said don't make any assumptions. I hate making assumptions about people because plenty of people make assumptions about me, and they're wrong all the time. That's an assumption. Like, we're all making assumptions in the pursuit of the truth here, and the truth can be different.
Circular reasoning. Bring somebody else up. We want more smoke.
I guess having a regular conversation is not good enough. Anyway, I'm gonna skedaddle and work. Good luck in your quest for the truth.
That was rude. Yeah, Megan, let's not.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right, bye. Have a good night, sir. Also, somebody posted our fucking room and said, so Twitter is the new Clubhouse. I guess. The fuck? All right, let's bring some more men up here. Let's see.